With so much at stake today, we wanted to know what other states will play a crucial role in the future of the presidential race.
WPRI.com reporter Ted Nesi is live in our studio now with a closer look at what to watch out for nationally on this Super Tuesday.
Well, there's a reason today is called Super Tuesday. With about a dozen states holding primaries or caucuses, more presidential delegates are at stake than on any other single day of this nominating season. Now, as you can see on this map, most of the states voting today are clustered down in the south and west, plus far off Alaska, Minnesota in the Midwest, and Vermont and Massachusetts here in New England. Now, there are three states you should keep a close eye on as the results come in tonight. First, Texas. You saw Republican Ted Cruz there, as Perry Russom reported. It's his home state, and he badly needs to win, but frontrunner Donald Trump is fighting him hard. And Texas is also a concern for their rival Marco Rubio because the rules there say if you don't get at least 20% of the votes, you don't get any delegates in Texas. And that would let Cruz and Trump split all the Texas delegates together. Another place to watch, Minnesota. You saw Marco Rubio is there. It's the only Super Tuesday state where polls show him ahead, and he hasn't won a state so far this year. So a win would give Rubio's campaign a real shot in the arm. And finally, Massachusetts. The Bay State matters on both sides. Hillary Clinton wants to deliver that knockout blow to Bernie Sanders, which is why Bill was here in New Bedford. And Trump is hoping for a big victory on the Republican side that shows he's strong all over the map. Now, the first polls close at 7 o'clock tonight, and the first results should start coming in shortly after that. And if you want to see how many delegates the candidates have now before the results are in, just log on to WPRI.com and check the right side of Campaign 2016's page. I'm Ted Nesi, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Ted. And our Super Tuesday team coverage continues all evening long at 5:30 and 6 here on WPRI 12 and at 6:30 on Fox Providence.
And tonight at 10 on Fox Providence and 11 right here on WPRI 12, we'll have the latest results as they come in, plus political analysis. We have in-depth coverage now of Super Tuesday. Now we're taking a closer look at the candidates and some key moments leading up to today's primary.
WPRI.com reporter Ted Nesi is live in studio now with more in the race for the White House.
So far, the tone of the campaign has been very different between the two parties. On the Republican side, frontrunner Donald Trump has grabbed headlines from the start with his controversial remarks and his endless stream of digs at rivals, especially former candidate Jeb Bush, who was Trump's top target last year. Now, though, Trump is training his fire on Marco Rubio, and after months of positive campaigning, Rubio started giving as good as he was getting.
We don't need a guy who's sweating and scared.
He doesn't sweat because his pores are clogged from the spray tan that he uses. He's always calling me Little Marco. And I'll admit, the guy, he's taller than me. He's like 6'2", which is why I don't understand why his hands are the size of someone who's 5'2". Have you seen his hands? And you know what they say about men with small hands? You can't trust them. You can't trust them.
Now, Rubio's advisors have said they felt they had to resort to name-calling because it was the only way to steal media attention from Trump, though Rubio's toned it down more recently. Compared with the Republicans, and the Democratic primary has been notably polite. There are real policy differences between Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders, but they haven't engaged in much taunting. In fact, one of the most memorable moments was at a debate last fall when Sanders actually defended Clinton over her controversial use of a private email server.
The American people are sick and tired of hearing about your damn emails.
Thank you. Me too. Me too.
Political analysts say no matter who the Democratic nominee is, if they face Trump, the gloves will be off right away. Ted Nesi, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Ted. And you can count on Eyewitness News for Super Tuesday team coverage. Coming up new at 6, Ted will be back with more on if Rhode Island will still matter and when residents vote on April 26th.
And we'll have the latest results plus political analysis tonight on Eyewitness News at 10 and 11.